next 6 months, while Congress is supposed to be working on something, if you want your DACA authorization renewed, you have to apply in the next 3.5 weeks. As I said, we think there's 1,200 to 1,400 DACA recipients in Rhode Island. If we take 25% of them, so if you take a 2-year period window of DACA authorization, anyone who has something expiring in 6 months is about a quarter of the recipients. They're going to need to send in their applications and get their $495 in the next 3.5 weeks. So as a result, at Dorcas International Institute, we do offer immigration services. We have some immigration attorneys and caseworkers, and we normally do help DACA recipients renew their, apply for and renew. Now, there are no new applications accepted, so these are just for folks who need to renew. We're offering what we're calling DACA clinics, meaning people can walk in without an appointment and come in anywhere from 9 to 4:30 during the week, Monday through Friday, to have their DACA application processed and mailed in. Now, with the walk-ins, often there's a wait. It's first come, first serve. We've got someone dedicated to do it all day long, so you'll be seen. But we also encourage people to make an appointment. And we've the 2 attorneys and 10 caseworkers have cleared their calendars and made DACA a priority for the next 3.5 weeks because it's such a short window, and that
it's really you're in crisis mode right now.
Basically, it is. We're calling them emergency DACA clinics, and so we're making sure that we can accommodate. So you want to make an appointment an evening, Saturday during the week. We'll accommodate when people are available to come. The other concern we've had is that, as I said earlier, $495 is a lot, and if you didn't think you needed to reapply for DACA until March, you don't have $495.
You probably might have just paid for college tuition.
Right, or yeah, absolutely.
Or you paid an insurance bill,
and so you've kind of got in your mind, oh, I've got to save, and now all of a sudden in 3.5 weeks,
where do you find
that money, right? So we reached out to the Capital Good Fund, which is
Andrew Posner.
Yep, and he's created what he's calling a DACA loan, and we've worked with him because I said, it's not going to help if someone applies for a loan and it's going to take you 2 or 3 weeks to process the loan because folks aren't going to have enough time. So he's agreed to expedite processing of the applications.
Yeah. It's a wonderful organization.
Yeah, he is. And we've also worked with our partners in our Immigration Coalition, the Pro Bono Collaborative and the Roger Williams Law Clinics and the Center for Justice. So together we've been working together to try to support positive movement, anti-administration positive movement. And so we're working together to try to raise funds to help offset the cost for those who low income or those who can't afford the full fee. And so we've approached some funding sources. I think someone's going to try to set up a crowdsource funding because people want to help, and so we're thinking, if the money is getting in the way of you in the next 3.5 weeks apply, we don't want to be in a way. We want to be available.
It's an incredible thought that liberty is basically for sale right now.
Isn't that? I mean, it just doesn't feel like it should. But so what we're doing also is Monday evening at 6 p.m. we're offering what we're calling a DACA information session. So if you're a recipient and you have questions about your individual situation, if you're trying to figure out how to pay for this, we've got Andy and his crew. His loan officers will be on site on Monday night to talk to people about what they need to do in order to apply for a loan. We are also encouraging people who, unfortunately, there's a group of folks that didn't have the 495, so didn't renew when they were supposed to, and now they're not able to be a new application any longer. So we encourage those folks to come in, walk in, make an appointment to find out if there's other options for them, or just find out, what their rights are and what, so really try to prepare these young folks one way or the other, because we're hoping Congress does something, but, given its history recently, I don't know that we can count on that. So that's our big push. So the info session is open to anybody who's interested, quite frankly. 6 p.m. Monday the 11th at our location at 645 Elmwood Ave. And it'll be on our main floor. So again, we're really encouraging any DACA recipients who are eligible for renewal or aren't sure if they're eligible and just need some questions answered, come Monday night. But otherwise, our doors are open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30, and or make an appointment. The number for an appointment, if I can give it,
Oh, absolutely.
is it's 401-784-8600. And if you call that number, you just say you want to make an appointment to speak to someone about your legal status or your DACA renewal, and we'll get